Great. Good morning. Happy 4th of July weekend. So today is what we call our dash out the door holiday prep makeup. So what can we do if, it's holiday weekend that we're going someplace semi-casual. This is not that we're going to go and we're going someplace that we're going to go in a dress, high dress up or anything like that, a wedding or anything like this. But you do just want to make sure that you're giving your best face forward. What are some little tips and tricks that we can do to help our skin and our looks just move to that next level? So, couple things. One, skincare. So just a total reminder, cleanser, moisturizer, same brand, and skincare will totally change anything that we do. The way that I kind of put it into perspective is if we were actually going to paint a wall, we would take all the stuff off the wall. We'd make sure all the dust and cobwebs were knocked off before we tried to paint it. Well, we are way cuter than a wall, and makeup is simply paint. So we just got to kind of keep things in perspective that if we're going to do something, we need to make sure that we're giving its best shot to win and things like that. So for me, what I have noticed when I'm with people out in the general public, I don't usually wear my glasses. My glasses are used. Yay, Heather's joining us as well. My glasses are used so that I can read. So I'm at that beautiful age that I need to have readers. So if I'm going to be looking at people, I don't wear my glasses. So one of the things that I love to help teach people is that when you work on your makeup, our goal is to bring people's eyes up to your eyes. This is one of the reasons that when we speak to somebody, to look into their eyes. MaryKay herself would always talk, look into, because we can't focus on two things at the same time. We can only focus in on one. Look into their right eye. It gives you a single focus, and people can see that you are engaging in who they are being. And so when it comes to doing makeup, a lot of times I want to help people do things to help bring attention up and into your eyes. Obviously, dressing and all that kind of stuff is a different class, but today we're going to talk about some basic tips and tricks to see what we can do to help pull up our makeup. First of all, I start with, now that we have it, our instant under eye depuffer. What this is going to do is, I don't know about you, but I can get really puffy, as you can tell, this eye. You can see the under eye bag. I love Texas. Unfortunately, I am allergic to Texas. So before I do anything else, one of the things that I do is I add our instant eye depuffer to just get that surface a little flatter, because what I find, it's easier to paint a flat surface. So with our instant eye depuffer, you put about a rice grain size on your ring finger, of course, because your ring finger is the finger that we function on around our orbital bone area. And then simply we tap it in to the puffy area. This part of our face needs to be clean with no, hear me say, for the instant eye depuffer, no hydration. So when you're going to apply this on a clean face, no moisturizer in that area. The instant depuffer is designed to suck the puffiness and the hydration out. The way I kind of describe it, it is like inserting a sponge to collect all that extraness. And if we add hydration, what's going to happen to a sponge? It's going to expand back out. Well, most of us are trying to get this to go flat, so we don't want to add moisturizer. So when I am using, and if anybody else is using the instant depuffer, you do not add your eye cream to this area during the time that you're using it. So I use this during the day because this is when people see me awake. And then I use my eye cream there at night. Give me some thumbs up or comments in the chat if that's all making sense to everybody so far. Totally not asking you to be on screen. It's bright and early. Okay, so add that. It needs to set somewhere between 7 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to go on with the other part of my makeup and things like that while that sets, and you can watch, you can feel what is happening to that. The next thing, if you are looking at my face, what I have found easy ways to help wake up, stretch, and help your face have a more symmetrical shape. The next thing that I do is I make sure I have my brows. If I am doing just a simple dash out the door, I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible, but I just want to add that little and then some. I use a single product. I use our brow gel, and I'll do that in a second. If I am doing higher makeup, that I am doing, that I want to have myself ready for a special occasion, more like meeting business clients and things like that, I will also do either my, well, actually I do all three. I do my brow liner. I add our matte eyeshadow, and then I put the brow gel over the top. It's that and then some type of makeup. But as I'm doing just a dash out the door, my goal is to have all of this on when not talking. I can do all of this in less than 5 minutes. And so it's like, hey, I just want to hurry up and get ready. I just want to bring myself up a little bit. So as we're doing these summertime looks, thinking people are out by pools, hot and sweaty, all of that, we just want to have that and then some, just a little smidgen. So brow gel comes in 4 different shades. It has an applicator like a mini mascara wand. And so what we're going to do with this, a beautiful product, is we're going to add color to our brows. So if you're looking at my brows, you can see this one. See, nice, beautiful shape, has some color to it. This one, unfortunately, well, factually, this is how much my brows have tinted, has lightened up, thanks for the number of trips that I've had around the sun. So what I want to do is I want to help my brow to be more even colored and more that people can see what's happening. Because as you can see, when we have this, my face is more symmetrical. Here, you can kind of see it, but it's like muted. So we're going to just bring up the hue just a little bit, especially the fact that I have really dark hair. So with the brow tint, what do I do? Sorry, the only way I can do this is with a mirror. Let's get to the right brow. So I come out here to the outer edge and I catch, as you notice, I'm going counter the way the hair is growing first. What I'm trying to do is to catch the deepness of that because that is the lightest part of my brow. I want to make sure I have the most color without it looking fake. So I'm going to come out here, comb it wrong first, and then I'm going to come to the front part of my brow. And of course, those of you who have been to my brow class, you know how to help catch your shape. If you've never been to a brow class, that is another class that I teach to help you get the correct shape for your face. So because I know that of my face shape, I am just adding my color. So notice I went backwards, and now who wants their brows standing up? Nobody does. So the last coat that I do is I simply go through my brows and make sure all those little wild hairs are all laying down where they belong. So the beauty of this product is not only a tint to give you color, but it is also a gel that helps hold those wild brows doing things. It is also sweat proof, so that if you are out and about, you can make sure that this also stays in. You don't have to worry about it chasing into your eye or anything like that. So we've done our skincare, we've done our instant depuffer, we've added our brows. The next step, if I am doing an instant, if I'm doing a dash out the door, just trying to make sure that I'm enhancing all that is happening with my eyes and my face, the next thing that I use is our under eye corrector. This is designed to help take the darkness, the tiredness, look, coloring, pigmentation. As we age, as we are tired, our eyes, because they are thinner skin, tend to look more, you see the blood vessels coming through because they are just that much thinner. So I'm going to show you how to use this product. It is peach in color because we are trying to offset that blood vessel, the purple and blues of our eyes. So when we go to do it, because this is my applicator, I can just take a few taps, put it directly to my eyelid. You can also put it on your hand. or a flat surface and then pick it up. Either way. So then you're going to notice that I simply, when working around your eye, as always, you want to work in a tapping action. You want to tap as opposed to rub. What I'd like you guys to do, and in the comfort of your home, I want you to take your ring finger and I want you to put it on the back of an opposite hand. Just go like this. Okay. Now I want you to just tap up and down on the back of that hand. Do you notice very little of your skin on your hand is actually moving, right? Okay. Now take that same ring finger and I want you to rub the product in. Rub. Now, do you feel that skin touching and moving? Okay. As you stretch skin, it actually wants to stretch and give you more skin. Who would like more eye skin? None of us. So that is one of the reasons why we tap in our products, especially around our eyes, because we're trying to not touch, stretch that skin, that thin skin. Just a little heads up on that. So now do you notice with that eye, how beautiful bright it looks? You can also add this once it's dry. You can also, if you want, if you feel dark underneath your eyes, you can also add it under there. Okay, now we're going to go into the next thing that I do. If I'm going in order of, hey, what's quick? I'm going to make sure that I have no puffy, make sure I have my brows. Then, of course, I'm going to add mascara. This is going to be kind of one of those little tricks, depending on how you and your lashes are. My lashes are very naturally white. They're also very, very thin. What I have found for thin lashes, brush applicators give you a chance to give a little bit more thickness to them because it's actually helping brush out, fan out those brushes. So I personally love our Ultimate or our Lash Intensity because both of those are more brush applicators. So when you go to put your mascara on, as you notice, I'm also slightly going back and forth, a slight shake. What that also does is it catches both sides of the lashes. I put a light touch in to start catching the mascara. Then I comb down the outside, the top part of it. So I'm also catching the back side of the lashes. And then the final thing that I do with this mascara is I put one more coat on the bottom to pull those lashes up, because when you comb down your lashes, if you're like mine, some of them want to kind of stay sticking out straight. Not quite a great look. If I am going for high makeup look, of course, then I'm curling my lashes and all of that. But if I'm doing just a dash out the door, I love how our mascara just does totally enhance our lashes. As I said, I'm trying to give you tips and tricks on how to do fast, not necessarily what we do if we're doing full face makeup. Okay. If your mascara decides to jump in places where you don't want it, like if you notice I have a few flicks above my eye, above my lashes, you just simply take your Q-tip and clean up that line. Okay. Now the tip to summarize, to summer your mascara. I don't know about you, but it's hot. And sometimes if I get hot, I get sweaty or glowy. And sometimes all that glowiness around my face sometimes will want to help pull my mascara from being dry to actually more of a back to a loose state. And then sometimes it's going to want to smear just because I'm hot or I've jumped in the pool, whatever. So waterproof mascara is your friend. You notice I already have mascara on. Now I'm going to waterproof my entire set of my lashes. So all you do is you simply take the waterproof mascara and you put on a second coat, just like you did the first coat, catching tops and bottoms. And now your entire set of mascara, like I said, I put on the first type of mascara to help my thin lashes. Some people can get by with just waterproof mascara because you all have beautiful lashes and they're already thick and full. This is just a tip to help if your lashes are thinner, to use that brush applicator first. The other thing, if I'm doing a dash out the door look, if I'm trying to see how quickly, you'll also notice that I multi-use products. I'm now using my waterproof mascara as my eyeliner underneath my eye because it's being waterproof, thus it's not going to smudge as we're going along. Just a tip. I love our eyeliners, but if I'm going to run through steps and try to use as few products and get through as fast as I can, I'm going to double use some products. Okay, then we're going to go to I love our CC cream. It is a sheer. This, you can also use mineral powder at this stage. The only reason that I love to put just, well, two reasons. I love to put just a little bit of foundation on. One, it helps keep my skincare on my face. Skincare, as you sweat or glow in the summer heat, as that moisture comes forward, your moisturizer is going to help mattify that sweat. So you want to make sure that you're keeping your moisturizer on your face so that it has a chance to help keep you from getting glowy and slippery, or whatever words you want to use for your summertime. That's one, besides just helping anti-age your face, one of the reasons you want to keep your moisturizer on your face. Well, the elements are trying to suck all your moisturizer off your face because it's hot and it's designed to, that's what it does. So I love putting a little bit of foundation on. So now the environment has to eat through your foundation before it gets to your skincare. So our CC cream comes in 5 beautiful shades. It does, it is designed to just add a little bit to just even the skin tone. It's called our correcting cream. You can use your fingers, you can use a brush. And if you notice, because I have that anti-puffer under the eye, and this is a tinted moisturizer, so there is moisturization in it, you notice I am not adding that where I want that skin to stay, that I'm using that product to help keep the puffiness out from underneath my eye. Okay, there you go. Now, let's move it up just a little bit. If you notice the difference between this side of my face, this looks like it's, those cheekbones look like they're really there. This one is cute, but it doesn't look like my cheekbones are quite helping emphasize my eyes the way that this side does. All I do is I add just a smidgen of blush. So you can use powder blush. I love our new gel blushes. They come in 4 beautiful shades. I am a berry person. I love all things berries besides what to eat. I love eating berries, but I also love berry. So this one is our darkest of our shades. So you're going to notice that I use extremely little of it to get what I need done, which I also think is fun. And so we make a few, sorry, let me touch on your cheeks. And then I want to make sure I have a clean finger, or you can use your side of your finger, and you just accent right there on that cheek. And you're going to notice it helps accent your cheeks, but that also draws attention because now you have your brows and you have your cheeks, and everything is being drawn to your eye. If I have just a smidgen more time, I do love our liquid eyeshadows. And if I have, seriously, I only got 2 more seconds to put this on. I'm going to use this is our Purple Nova. I use a little bit more color. If I have, that I can have, instead of 5 minutes, have 6 minutes to put my makeup on. I would also double tone this. I love our Light Beam, which is just skin tone, light skin tone, or skin brightener. Heather, I know that you get to start with a better tan than I do. I love how this looks on your skin tone because it just opens up that the Light Beam opens up that whole orbital bone area for you because we're just giving light to it. So just to let you know, it's good for ivories and bronze skin tone. So all I'm going to do with this Purple Nova is I put a dot on my hand because I want to make this easy. Pick it up with my ring finger because we are working around our orbital bone area. And then I just simply, for my eye shape, which is another class that I teach, how do we apply eyeshadow to help our eyes be all of that and then some. For me, because I have deep set hooded eyes, I just put a little bit here on my deep crease, and voila, you're going to notice my eyes just opened up because I took out that shading that my hooded eye did. The last thing that I want to show you is that for summer, we have our limited edition lipstick. Couple things I love about it for this dash out the door look. You're going to notice that it's a beautiful heart shape. Because it's heart shape, the tip of your lipstick can be used. Do you guys notice the difference in my lips? Half that's done, half that's not. You can use the point of the heart to line your lips. And then you can use the heart, the big part, to add your lip color. And voila, without a lot of extra words, you have your dash out the door. I always recommend that you finish with your finishing spray. Couple things of why a finishing spray is very, very helpful. A finishing spray, besides just helping it's clear, helps hold things on. Once again, when sweat, glow, whatever you say, want to call it, when it comes to the surface, our finishing spray mattifies that as well. So I hope to get this recording shut off. So hopefully that is a fun dash out the door that you can see, can take you from to hum in less than 5.